comments and then I'll step aside because I know it's warm out. When Dr. Kessler talked to me about her project, the first thing that stood out to me was their dedication, their attitude, their perseverance, and their commitment to serving Arkansas families. That was one of the most amazing things that I noticed right off. So it didn't take long for the city to rally around this project. We knew the impact that it would create in Texarkana. It's an amazing effort. She has a wonderful team. And the thing that impressed me the most is their attention to detail. They were not focused primarily on the results. They were focused on the process, on how you get from A to B. They knew at the end of the day that if they took care of business on the front end throughout this process, that we will ultimately end up here today. Folks, I'm not going to stand here and belabor the point. I think you guys understand exactly how important this is, not only for the school district, but also for the city as a whole, and the development that it's going to create out here. This is a great day in Texarkana, and I'm just proud and excited to be a part of something really special. Let's give it up for Becky and her team. How about that?
Thank you, Kenny. We look forward to working with you in the future. We got your phone number, so you can run, but you can't hide. And God taught me a long time ago that nothing happens by chance and that everything happens for a reason. And little did I know that when Marguerite Hillier was called home to be with her Heavenly Father, that her pastor, Brian McDonald, would fall into our path. Faith Assembly of God has done more for the kids in TASD than I could ever mention. Just a few weeks ago, they held the Hillier Health Fair. They gave away groceries. They had someone there to give haircuts to the kids. They had backpacks, school supplies, you name it, they had it. So I cannot think of anyone more appropriate to come say a blessing over the property where we're going to begin construction for our new school than Pastor Brian McDonald of Faith Assembly of God.
Thank you, Becky. I love living in Texarkana, and one of the reasons why is because of such a sense of community that is not in every town. This is not my first town on this side of the Mississippi to live in, and they're not all the same, I can tell you that. Thanks, Becky, for the invitation, and Gina Bullock and Mayor Brown and all of the team that's helped to bring us to this point. When we work to bring our children into education, everyone wins. We collectively seek to lift our successive generations from the current level that we are and to launch them into a very bright future. That's what's happening today. This is not just a school, it's our children's future. And when we invest in that, there's nothing any greater than we can invest in than the hearts and minds of our children. Texarkana citizens, along with our leaders, are reaching for the very best in education for our children. And today that moment is happening. And we applaud all of you and we thank you very much. Would you help me